So last month I've ended my computer science studies and I would like to share with you what are like some of the best tips that I have to like make your computer science study like easier and you don't need to make the same mistakes that I have made. So let's start with the first tip. So the first tip is that you should always invest in your setup. Like one of the biggest game changes that I have like think of and what I have done is that I have invested like money into my setup. I've bought like standing desk, I've bought like great MacBook, I've bought a 34-inch monitor and I have like two keyboards. So why I think that this is like the best investment that you can do is that you will enjoy sitting and working on your studies or on your like part-time job if you find one. So and also like learning and you will do everything in your computer. Basically buy and invest in your like dream setup. You will not like you will definitely think that it was not a waste of money. So do it, invest in your setup. I encourage you to do it because that will be probably the highest ROI investment that you can do. The second tip that I would do if I could start over is that I would probably like wear nicer clothes. I would not wear like basic black t-shirt in like when I will be going to classes, because when I was going to classes and I was wearing like the same shit, like the black t-shirt that I bought like for 5 euros, I wasn't really confident in that kind of t-shirt and it wasn't really me. So I encourage you, especially if you are like a man, like I am, we don't care about what we wear, but in like different perspective, you care. Me especially, I've started like doing this. I started like wearing kind of fashionable clothes like 1 year ago. So if I could start over, I would definitely invest money into buying some kind of better clothes. So buy better clothes, find your style, and that's the second tip. Then the third tip, you should always like do some kind of exercise. If you don't exercise, you will not feel good, your sleep will be bad, and overall your studies and your like side hustles and stuff that you will do alongside school will be worse than when you will exercise. Exercise is like the total fundamental, because like studying computer science and like coding, it's long term game. You will not see like results in like 2 years, or maybe some people don't see results in like 3 years. So you need to stay like really on track, and you should feel good and like complete the entire journey, because you will not see result. Like I definitely, in the first year of you like learning to code and doing all the things that like building projects and stuff like that, it will be like super hard for you to like get the new habits and stuff like that, especially if you are like coding like for fun. You will find out that you definitely need to do some kind of physical exercise. So that is another tip that if I could like do, I've stopped like exercising for like multiple months in my studies, and like my face and everything was like I wasn't looking good, I wasn't feeling good, and also the work that I have done wasn't really that high quality that could be if I could just exercise more and do like short periods of cardio. So you're like, so you can like, for example, you can do jumping jacks, or you can find some kind of short exercise list on YouTube. So do some weightlifting and do some cardio. That is probably like the best tip that I can give you about like exercising and doing this alongside your studies and work, of course. So another tip that I have for you is that you should definitely understand how your brain works and how you operate. Like this is kind of like the biggest and highest leverage thing that you can do, because you can optimize this like your entire life. Basically, what kind of sleep schedule do you like? Like if you are the type of person that will wakes up early, or are you the type of person that just like stay up late till like midnight and do things in the evening. I'm the type of person who likes to wake up early and get the important stuff done in the morning, and I find out that I am like this. Like, I'm not the type of person who has enough willpower to do things in the evening. So always like optimize based on your like sleep schedule. That is another thing that I want to share with you. And also you need to learn how to learn. You should learn how like how you should study like theory, that you need to like test yourself and don't like reread stuff. You should always like test yourself. And when you are learning like practical stuff, you will pick up the concept and then you are going to build a project, or you are going to build a script or anything. Like, you will try it, because you learn things from trying, not like reading about them. If you are like really advanced, that is completely different game. If you are really advanced, you should like learn and like just read about the stuff and maybe implement it in the future. But also, when I'm like in coding, and I'm like professional developer for like 4 years now, so still when I pick up something, I've tried, even if it is like a high level concept where I am not like in the situation that I can apply it, but I still try to somehow like get me into that situation and try to like implement it, because that is like the only way that you can like learn the thing. So that's another tip. Find out how your brain works. And the last tip that I want to share with you is that you should always go outside like 1 times per week at least. Like 4 times per month, it's like enough. And if you are young and if you didn't do like the party scene, I think that if you are like computer science student, you probably didn't go on like parties when you went in high school, because I wasn't really that type of. I went on like few. I didn't go like every weekend and get drunk, and I was like coding and doing the stuff because I enjoyed more like than going out with like and drinking. So you should be more social, because when you will be not social, you will like be that autistic guy that nobody wants to really like talk about. You need to like be more social, so people can like talk to you about different things that just coding, especially like if you are like really like obsessed about like getting better like I am. That basically you need to find balance and like force yourself to go out, because it's it's not like that high leverage. But when I thought about it, and if I could start over, I would definitely go out more, because I wouldn't be like wasting the progress in my like coding journey, but I would also get like the social reps, and I could be like more fun person to be around with. Because right now I was coding a lot, I wasn't really going outside. So this was kind of my mistake, that I want to talk to you that you should go out. Because if you will do it like me, that you will just work, like I was working a lot of hours and I was studying alongside, so I was like always tired, and I went out for like one or 1 or 2 times per month. I was just going to the gym. For me it's enough like socializing. I still get those social reps, but you should go out more, because you will find out that it's beneficial. And when you do the thing for a long period of time, for example 2 years, you will get into that like zone, and you will be that social person your entire life. So think about it. And this was the last tip. So invest in your setup, exercise, study how your brain works, find out your like optimal schedule, and go outside more. So that's it from today's video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. And if you watch it the entire video, I hope that you will subscribe, and I will definitely share more tips about like my developer life and stuff that I find helpful alongside in like my journey. So thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.